Yeah. Alright. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alright, so maybe you want to introduce yourself, where you're from, what do you do, and then how you got here,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about your actual experience here.
Okay. So my name is Kathie. I'm from New Zealand. I'm currently studying to be a naturopath, so I'm very interested and passionate about herbal medicine.
Speak louder.
I am also a chef, and I run and I run a retreat catering business. And I'm very interested in, I guess, alternative healing through plants, healing through nutrition, preventative medicine, functional medicine, and I've always been interested in the plant medicines here in Peru. So, yeah, I just wanted to come and discover what you do here and learn how you use plants to heal not only the body, but the mind and the soul. So yeah, I just found you on Google. I had a calling from Huachuma, and I just found you on Google, and here I am.
So, did you do other medicines before coming here?
Yeah, I have. I have worked with a little bit of ayahuasca. I have been in Huachuma ceremonies before, but this has been a very different approach. Yeah.
Okay, so how was it for you? How was the medicine experience?
Oof. It was wonderful. It was intense at times. It helped me to see myself, see parts of myself, see my vision for the future.
Relax.
Yeah, I feel like it's helped me develop a deeper understanding of myself and my path in this world.
So you need some clarity.
Yeah, lots of clarity.
Direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what's the experience itself? How did you? What is Huachuma for you?
What is Huachuma for me? Oh, it's very heart-opening medicine. I feel like it's allowed me to open my heart to the world. I feel like I have a lot less fear and a lot more courage moving forward in the world. Yeah, to me it's heart medicine.
Yeah, certainly. Empowering, opening, just provides you with what you need to
And
achieve what
provides
you
you with
want.
strength. Like I can really feel the strength that it's giving me. You know, and I hope to take this into my daily life.
Yes, of course, that's the whole point of this work.
Mm-hmm.
The experience is the first part, is what happens here.
Yeah.
But that's actually when you integrate it back home, that's the actual benefit from this experience. It's how you live your life.
Yeah.
It's the quality of life, which includes what you just mentioned. So what kind of quality is that if you live in fear? Without courage, without openness, without love, that's just drudgery. That's not real life, you know.
Absolutely.
So quality of life means that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just the material. That's part of it, of course, but things goes beyond that. Quality of life for me, it's spiritual. It's how I live my life. You know, it's not where I live, what I eat, you know, what I wear. You know, that's kind of secondary to how I relate to myself and the world, and how I wake up in the morning and go to sleep. You know,
Absolutely.
Are you waking up in fear, or are you waking up in love? Are you going to sleep happy, looking forward for tomorrow, or are you afraid of tomorrow? You know, it's like I have a hard time sleeping because of how much energy I have, how much ideas, how much I want to do tomorrow, every day. You know, it's just like, okay, I can't do more today. That's it. My body is just shutting down for today. I ran out of my battery. You know, it's like I want to do more, but I can't. That's it. My eyes just closing.
Yeah.
So, and then I can't wait to wake up in the morning so I can start another day doing things, you know. That's, for me, that's quality of life. It's how I live my life.
Yeah.
It's the spirit
Yeah.
that is behind your actions and everything.
Absolutely.
that's exactly what's missing in people, you know. It's like when people suffer from depression and stuff. And that's why they lack of this energy, this vital energy to live life. So they're kind of running on reserves the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like you're driving your car on reserve all the time. I mean, you know, that's how I see it, like from that, you know, from energy perspective. So what we do here, we just reconnect them to their selves, so they can find that source again within themselves.
Yeah.
That's what Huachuma does. It kind of ignites your inner fire, so you can light your path. So that's just another way to describe what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, your experiences.
Absolutely.
You know, so share whatever you want. You know, we have like 20 minutes. Whatever you want, like your challenges, maybe in the medicine. Like, what is the challenge for you, if you have any?
I think the challenge for me was and is just letting go of control, and I think that's what I realized on the medicine. I found it hard to just let go to the experience and let go to the medicine, and I can, you know, see in my own personal life where I try to control everything, and you know, I'm afraid when things don't go my way or things don't go as planned. So I felt a lot of resistance in the beginning to just really allow the medicine to do its work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's true, you know, that's true in every medicine. That's whether you do ayahuasca or other medicine. It's just the same thing, the same principle.
Yeah.
It's letting go of control, that's where it is.
Yeah.
If you're able to do it, you have a beautiful ride into magical heavenly dimension where you find healing and understanding and everything else, you know. But if you can't, then you make it hard on yourself, because then you're fighting the medicine.
Yeah, absolutely.
The medicine trying to teach you, heal you, to take you with you, but you're resisting it, and that creates difficulty.
Yeah,
You
challenging.
know, that's where the challenge is.
Yeah.
That's exactly where the secret is. It's
Yeah.
just one thing that you either do it or not, and if you do it, you find what you need and more. But if you don't, then it just will be a difficult journey in any medicine, you know,
Absolutely.
because then you create your own struggle, you know,
Yeah.
and that's really mostly coming from the ego, you know. It just I'm in control kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, the medicine just take it away, you know. You just the question is, will you make it easy on yourself or hard?
Yeah.
It will happen anyway because the medicine is more powerful than us. But if you allow that to happen, it will be easier and beautiful. If not, then you make it hard on yourself,
Yeah.
you know. And that's the secret to work with any medicine.
Yeah.
You just surrender,
Let go.
let go of control, surrender, and just let that be. Let the experience be. Let the medicine do what it does. And you work with it.
Yeah.
You know, you witness and participate. You know, it requires participation,
Yeah.
but you work with it, not against it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, absolutely.
and in the beginning it's harder because you're kind of coming from that world of fear. So when you come to the medicine, it's like you have to work through this. So it takes some time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then it just gets easier, easier and easier, and it's just like it's like when you're in the airplane. It's the same thing. Like you're in the airplane. That's it. They're going to close the door. The airplane take off. I mean, what's the point to fight with the pilot or with the crew? You know, you can't stop the plane, and you just make it hard on yourself. It's kind of the same thing. You just sit in the plane. Okay, I'm in the plane. I need to go from point A to B.
Yeah.
And that's the way to get there. So you're going to get there anyway, but are you going to be anxious the whole flight and scared, or you just relax and just watch some movie and take a nap?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
You took the medicine, the door is closed. That's it. No one gets
Nothing
out.
you can do.
That's it. Until you land.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of the same. It's a good analogy that shows how to work with the medicine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You book your flight, fly.
Yeah.
Or don't book your flight. You know? That's important. So it just takes some time to really practice that.
Yeah. And I think trusting the medicine,
Yeah.
you know, I think that's
It's like trusting the pilot.
Yeah.
It's like, do you trust the pilot or you don't? Do you trust the airplane or you don't? It's like same thing. You trust the medicine, and the medicine takes care of you. And then you come out of it a better person, healed, strong, clear, motivated, excited for life, you know, full of energy, full of ideas, you know?
Absolutely.
It's just like that. This is the secret.
Yeah.
So how it was 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks
Yeah.
you stay here.
Just under 3 weeks.
Under 2 weeks.
3
Under
weeks.
3 weeks, yeah. Well, it's like, you know, after like a month or 6 weeks, I see a lot of shifts in people, especially like 6 weeks time. Some energetic shift happens, and it's not just realization and insights, and that's all happening from the beginning, you know, the experience. But the actual shift, that's what I see later, and it's just people change, you know, and just you see that light in their eyes and kind of center and grounding. They just become very solid in themselves, you know. It's like they're ready to live their life in a different way, you know, like walking your path, whatever is your path.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it just takes more time to dive into it, but it starts right away.
Yeah, and I think next time when I come back, I would like to stay for a month to 6 weeks, and I think maybe I didn't realize that when I came. You know, maybe I just had this idea that it would take 2 weeks to heal and transform.
Well, something can be done in that short time,
Yeah.
but if you're looking for deeper connection and kind of energy shift, that's not going to happen in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, in 2 weeks it's just entry point. You know, you have the experience, you get the insight, you get the connection. It's all happening. You know, but it's just a kind of peek into real deep spiritual work.
Yeah.
You just need more time.
Yeah.
Rest, medicine. Integration when you rest, and then again medicine. You expand your consciousness, and then something, you know, shifts inside.
Yeah.
You
So I
gotta
feel like-
accumulate things.
Totally. So I feel like I've just like dipped my toes in.
Yes.
You know, I've just gone through the warm-up period, so I look forward to coming back and really,
For deeper work.
really diving deeper with the medicine.
Yeah. Just give yourself a bit more time. You know. So, but the connection you've done, you made here is very good. You trusted it. You worked through this. You were willing. You know, it's a lot of willingness. It's like the medicine respect commitment and willingness, and it knows you. It knows you. Even if you're afraid, that's okay. But you still move through this. You move through this because that's really what courage is. You know, courage is not really lack of fear. You know, courage is an ability to move through fears while you're afraid. So it's totally fine to be afraid, but are you letting the fear paralyze your will, or you see it as an opportunity to checkmate fear and move through by finding courage in your heart? That's how it is, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what else would you like to share with people? Maybe with women? What would you tell to women who travel maybe alone,
Yeah.
you know, and have all kind of fears and concerns?
Totally.
What would you tell them?
I mean, I feel very safe in Peru. I feel very safe here. I feel very safe with the medicine. And I think what I've really gained is just trust in myself and trust in my path and feeling my worth as a woman. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of women struggle with, you know, maybe not loving themselves, you know, living in a patriarchal society.
Like feel diminished,
Yeah.
feel disempowered.
Yeah, and I think the medicine has just given me a lot of empowerment and strength and belief in myself and trust in myself.
Well, that's beautiful. That's what I would wish every woman achieve that and feel that and live a better life, you know, and be feeling equal to men and, you know, and perhaps more.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely. Yeah, I think the biggest thing it's given me is just trust in myself and love for myself.
Yes.
And I'm sure that's a lifelong journey.
Yes.
But I guess creating the life that we want starts with loving ourselves.
Yes, for sure. And trust.
Yeah, and believing and knowing that we're worthy of that.
Worthy of love.
Yeah.
That's it.
Worthy of love and worthy of the life that we want to create for ourselves.
Well, that's beautiful. That's a very beautiful, place to reach in a short time. Because pretty much that's what you gain over bigger period of time too. It's just there is more dimension to it,
Yeah.
But that's the spirit of the work. It's where you're going. It's just more to it. It's kind of just becoming more multi-dimensional, just deeper and wider and more expansive, But that's pretty much the spirit. It's all about you and your relationship with the world. Your relationship with yourself, with the world at large, So that's kind of the tone of this work.
Yeah.
But there is so much in it. It's just total dive into your psychology, into your spiritual, realm, into higher dimensions. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And as you gain more trust in the medicine, you can take more medicine, sit with more medicine, just see more what's there.
Yeah.
And it becomes totally mystical from that point on. Healing is just in the beginning.
Yeah.
You need to be healed so you can reach divine real. Because the divine is here right now, but if you're not receptive due to your own personal blockages, then you cannot reach that, you cannot perceive that. So healing, it's where it starts.
Yeah.
But then it just goes beyond that very quickly.
Absolutely.
And then just pure mysticism, pure mystical dimension. Everything that you hear from ancient texts and sages and real gurus, Well, here you actually realizing this. You can realize that you can actually understand what they speak about. It's like embodied knowledge. So that's my personal direction. That's where I go with the medicine. That's what I'm trying to convey to people too. But of course, everyone has their own journey and healing to do before they can reach that.
Yeah.
Some people just come and they go straight into it. It depends where you are in life. And for some people, it's just straight, and you are there. You are like with the whole universe, with all the saints and sages, and you're just sharing the same divine realness, they did. For others, it's a struggle for a long time, just to kind of finding, peace and center. So it really depends on you, how much you gain out of this work. The better you prepare, the more you get. The more you trust, the faster you go. So you have a beautiful start.
Yeah, and
very good
there's
start.
still so much more to be done.
Yeah, for sure. It's endless, really. But the good thing is you can just stop at any point and just live your life. It's not like you have to reach some kind of, it's whatever. It's like you feel good in life, you're happy, you're strong, everything is good. Okay, then that's what it is for you. Then you're grateful for the medicine to help you, and you always keep it in your heart as something special. But that might not be your path. For other people, it's the path. But it's okay. Either way, it works. Each person on their own journey.
Yeah.
So for someone, it's just a touch. For other, it's a lifelong love relationship.
Yeah.
It just depends on the people.
Yeah.
But the benefits are there for every person if
absolutely.
you come with respect and enough trust to start the work. You gain more trust as you work, as you kind of proceed, but you need some kind of beginning, some kind of start to trust. I mean, to do this, to take the medicine,
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we go slowly but surely. Not that slow too, but still I'm trying to kind of make it, personal and gradual. So removing all these doubts and fears, kind of clearing the way for the experience to come and be what it is, So how do you feel now after, like, today's your last ceremony? We're going to drink in 15 minutes, and that's your last ceremony, and due to the strike, you're leaving today
Yes.
instead of tomorrow. So how do you feel leaving versus when you came here? Like, what do you see changed?
I think the biggest thing is just the lack of fear. I think the fear has just...
In general,
Yeah,
it's
just-
fear of being.
I think just fear of life.
Yeah.
Fear of living has just dissolved. And I feel a lot more trusting of the world and my path and myself. So it's like I'm moving forward, feeling excited about my life.
Yeah.
Whereas before, and I have an amazing life. I have created a really incredible life for myself. But before, I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't enjoying my
Well,
life.
that's an important element.
Yeah.
Without that, nothing worth anything, you know?
So I'm excited to go back to my life and to actually enjoy it.
Exactly. Actually enjoy what you build, what you have.
Instead of just
Yeah.
trying to rush from one thing to the next and
Yeah.
rush to achieving things and doing things. And I'm looking forward to actually enjoying
Every
what
moment.
I have. Yeah.
Yes, every moment.
Yeah.
I enjoy my life from the moment I wake up, and then until the moment I go to sleep, and then during the night too. So that's exactly where it is. That's the point of all this.
Yeah.
What are you doing? No. That's exactly the point of all this. If you're not enjoying what you have, then
What's
what
the
is it that you
point?
have? What's the point of having anything at all?
Yeah.
It's like you just do more things, but you're enjoying nothing. You achieve more things, you buy more things, whatever, but you enjoy nothing. It's like that's the trap. That's the trap of the matrix. It's always the next things. It's always the next place. It's always the next person. It's not that. It's a trap. It's what you have. You're finding the joy in what you have and where you are and who you are. And it's okay to build life around. I always building things. I always creating more content, more stuff. But I'm enjoying everything I'm doing. It's not like, oh, I will enjoy myself when I write 10 books. Not 5. It's like, nah. It's like I will enjoy when I do, whatever. It's like I'm enjoying my life now. If I do nothing, if I write no more books, if I do no more nothing, it's like I'm happy. I have reached a place of peace, self-content, and happiness with what I have, with how I live. From now on, it's just more fun. If you want to do more. That's fine. It's like I'm just motivated person. It's just in my nature to do more. But I'm happy doing nothing, like with what I have, completely satisfied. I'm not searching for anything, not looking for anything. I'm present, aware of myself, living a life of, joy, peace, love, and spiritual satisfaction. Without giving it any names. That's just what it is. So if you're not enjoying what you have, then you're missing the point. And the medicine can teach you exactly that, how to do that. It might be a small thing, it might be simple life, You don't have to be, not everybody, have to be known and kind of, it's like it can be simple life. But you enjoy your simple life. And that's the point. That's where you find happiness. In your simplicity.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it seems like you have more to enjoy. You have things to enjoy. You have created plenty to enjoy and share.
Totally.
But that's missing. The joy of it missing. It's like missing the point. But now you're not going to miss the point.
No.
Now you go back to actually enjoy it. Fully. Take it all in. Give yourself credit. It's okay to do that and enjoy that, And also, it's important to kind of live with humility. It's like that's how you keep your ego in check. It doesn't matter what you create. Doesn't matter how good you are at what you do. Doesn't matter. It's like just remember these mountains are bigger than you. And older than you, and they're going to be here long after you're gone. So just kind of keep things in perspective, and that will allow you to enjoy your life without falling into ego trap.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not going to answer. But, yeah. Okay. So that's very important. I'm very happy that in a short time, that's very short time. I mean, you've seen people here
A long time.
4 months, 6 months.
Yeah.
So relatively speaking, it's a small time, but
Yeah.
a lot of work has been done. And this is only the download phase. This is where you charge everything. But when you go home, that's where you integrate everything. And all this will kind of start hitting you there in a good way. Moment to moment life. You wake up in the morning and you're just happy. With a wide smile and radiating light, and people will see it, people will feel that in you.
Yeah.
It's something they feel in their hearts.
Yeah.
And they will ask you, why I look so happy? And you will tell them why.
And I'll send them here.
Exactly, that's how it works,
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So I think we kind of, it's 20 to 10. I need to start getting for ceremony quick. So anything you want to say, like a closing statement?
Honestly, I just wish I had more time here.
All right.
So I think for anybody wanting to come, I would absolutely recommend giving yourself a month at least.
At least that,
Just to be here and to enjoy being here and to really connect with the medicine and to really connect with yourself. So next time I come back, I'll come for longer.
All right, very good, Kathie. Well, lovely to have you here. Great to see your connection with the medicine, and I wish you all the best there.
Thank you.
See you sometime in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good wind your way.